we welcomed our first move-ins the week of March 2nd, and it seems like Dorothy wants to say a few words.
Well, I think it was March 5th that I moved in, and it was very quiet around here, but everybody just welcomed us, and we had a good time together because we were not very many people. And we could just do whatever we wanted to because there was not, in 1 week, we were shut down. And the virus, and we have been since, but we've all been very careful. And each and every one from then on has moved in. And let me tell you, it's a big blessing of moving in here. And I'm glad there's more people to be around because we are a good, fun busybodies.
I believe I was the very first person to sign my name on the dotted line. I had my list made out of the things that I was looking for, and I found them all here. And I'm looking forward to being able to pass along those happy moments when we can entertain other people and entertain the people here at our own facility.
So Dorothy and Dee have shared, the blessings of Prairie Gate, but also due to COVID, so much of what they were hoping for has yet to materialize. And so, as with the whole world, we just can't wait until we're able to have those things back. But keeping in mind of those things that we do have, but we're grateful and thankful for. So. Thank you, Dee, for sharing that story. She was the very first appointment way back in 2019 of January to make her reservation. So Dee is our pioneer.
Hi. I moved in, I think it was the 3rd of March. So I was one of the first ones to move in. And I had gone by several times because I lived over in this area of the Council Bluffs and watched it, the building being done, thinking that I probably would not be coming to live here. And then circumstances in my life have dictated that I needed a place to stay. And so I got a hold of Amy, and she helped me, and I think I had 2 meetings with you, Amy, before I signed, and I'm so thankful and grateful that I have, that I am living. It's a wonderful place, and I couldn't be happier.
I just love all these people so much, and when I say that, it's so true. So thank you so much, Judy, for sharing. Miss Sarah. Sarah, she's our go-getter. She's just so full of energy. Here you go, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Sarah Garson, and I live here with my husband, Barry. We moved here from Omaha because we are originally Iowans. We moved in August 31st, and then of course it was closed down. The reason we came to here or to any independent living was for the socialization and getting to know people. And one of my favorite things here when I came here was my favorite why I'm here is the people and the staff. We're looking for getting to know people and so forth. And we have discovered that these informal meetings, like having coffee after exercise, and also our community lunch that we have twice a month. And we get to know each other and we share our experiences. And then we come up with fun things like the pajama party. The process is to become a close-knit community, and Prairie Gate is right on the way to becoming where we care for each other, and we get together and have fun. So Larry and I are happy to be a part of this community.
Hi. When we first moved in, there were just about a handful of us. We got together and we played this game where the activities director had a series of questions, and we started, and one person asked the same question all the way around the room. By the time we got done, we knew each other a whole lot better. But we've had a lot of games, we've had a lot of crafts and everything, and we laugh all the way through. And we even incorporate the staff in some of our shenanigans. They're great about it. They go along with us and they let us be stupid, you might say. It's a lot of fun.
And let me just share, we love it, the staff loves it, so we are honored to work in your home.
These ladies are wonderful, and we have a real close, I think, as far as I'm concerned, a real close group that have coffee every day and have wine and other things. Place is great, the food is good, and the camaraderie is wonderful.
And we couldn't think of a better name for ourselves than busybodies, being who and what we are. So that's how we evolved, and it has become a really busybody group. I do want to add one caveat to some of the people who are not able to attend our meetings or our community meetings as often as they would like, confined to their rooms because of one reason or another. And I think we reach out to them a lot too, and let them know that they are cared about, and we think about them, and they're always welcome. So we have that too. It's a camaraderie that we share with everybody who's here, not just the ones who always come to the meetings. I think that's important. And we have a great rapport, as has been said, with the staff. We love to tease them, and quite frankly, they tease us back, which we also enjoy. So it's great. It's great atmosphere. My daughter belongs to a lot of groups, and she was involved with a group who were making masks, as many people were here. And she brought us a lot of material. We did the cutting. That cutting was pretty much it. And then they went back to the people who were doing the actual sewing and making the masks, which worked very well. So that's one of the projects the group has done, one that I've been involved with, but I know there are other projects that others have been involved in, and been very good at.
Thank you. Yeah, so this group does a lot of good within the community as well, as well as having fun and, just doing a lot for one another, lifting spirits and reaching out. So such a great group.
There are a couple of things that I've discovered really seem to make a big difference to people. One is if they get to talk and listen to the other people's stories. And so Busybodies has kind of helped us with that. And sometimes we go to meetings where we have to listen. But Busybodies, we all talk and we all listen. So it's really kind of a neat experience.
Yeah, every morning, right after exercise, we go to coffee. Be surprised what comes out during coffee.
I would just say what I have learned since getting to know these women is how wise they are. And whenever we see a barrier, or we're feeling, that we need something, they're there for us. And I think wisdom is one of the big things, because all of these women have lived interesting lives. I don't talk to the guys as much, but they weigh in every once in a while. And but it's the kind of thing where the people who live here have had many experiences, and they understand being a person of a certain age, and so they have a lot of wise thoughts that help everybody.
I am not a native of Council Bluffs, a latecomer. And I would say probably 95% of the people here have lived in or around Council Bluffs, Iowa, or in Iowa, most of their lives. And what I find is, even though I could be considered an outsider, I've never felt like an outsider because I've always been included in everything. That's very meaningful for me. Part of the reason why I moved here was to be part of the group. I was isolating myself and I needed company, and I found it here. And a lot of wonderful people, and as has been said, we're just very compatible, very caring. That's important.
What are good friends that I've known for years and years. She has moved in here too, and she couldn't be here this afternoon. She made a comment to me the other day when we were just talking about our wonderful time that we're having here. She said, it's kind of like a big sorority party. She said, you know, like we have our good times, and then if we want to talk seriously about something, well, we always have somebody to talk to in that line too. So it's just a very close relationship. I mean, I've made new friends that seems like I've known them forever.
We had a style show.
And Dee was the narrator. And
We had a few flashes.
yeah, we had some flashes. But we also, Laura had passed out sticky notes for us to write things that, like what we were thankful for and that type of thing. And so,
No, it's good.
and so we, for the staff, and we made comments about the staff, and they were well received.
And so being on the receiving end of those fantastic notes, I can just tell you on behalf of all the staff, there were even a few tears just from those little sticky notes, those little handwritten notes. Oh my goodness, you guys, fantastic. You know, those little pieces of recognition were just the best. Little pick-me-ups, we love them.
On Tuesday, after we get done exercising, we all meander upstairs to the coffee room. And he comes in and he has a devotional with us. And he has some very interesting things to say. It's interesting, it's not long, but then he sits down and joins the group and joins in the laughter. He's a great guy.